Titbits.
Welcome to the very first episode of Titbits. It is the bite-sized podcast that takes the Mickey Bliss.
That's right. We are teaming up with Mum's Lounge to chat about the number one story of the week. Aren't we, Shanelle?
Exactly. What's had the most clicks?
Yeah. What has had the most clicks this week, though?
This one is a bride shit herself in her 15K wedding dress. Now, we're not here to throw shade at this poor bride.
Or shit. Shit or shade. Same
Should have
thing.
called it shit bits, not Titbits.
For the first one, right?
Yeah. So this, but according to this article, she's a little bit of a bridezilla.
So she deserved it.
I kind of feel like the event planning team were hoping that something like this would happen.
Everything just really went to shit, literally.
Yeah, because you were a shit bride and you were mean to everyone and it serves you right for pooping your pants.
You gave yourself the shit.
And me. She tried to get rid of some excess bloating. She obviously woke up and thought, I should have a poo.
We've all been there.
I can't have one. I'm going to have some health shakes that promise to make my tummy flat. And then the next thing you know, she's had it the morning of her wedding.
Herself. She must have your problem that
What's
if
my
you
problem?
get a bit stressed, you get constipated. And I'm the one that gets all shitty. Like I get the opposite. I get the diarrhea over the stress.
No,
so
I'm
maybe
the opposite. Yeah.
she was like holding in a whole lot of poo.
What I don't understand, because this wedding dress was quite a contraption to get into. So it was this big
contraption.
some big blancmange dress kind of thing, like a cake, like, you know, those ladies that sit on the toilet roll holders. Those, the thing.
Dolly Varden.
Yes, was the type of dress she had. There was hoops, there was garter thingy-majiggies, garters.
Hoops and stuff. That's not what
There
you
was
said.
a shitload of things. She was not coming out of that
Chiffon,
dress easily.
tulle.
But one of the other bits was she decided to have her wedding. I think there were two very wealthy families. They've come together and they've had it in a barn because they wanted real shabby chic.
Of course.
Which meant not a toilet in sight.
But lots of sheep and hens.
Underneath the dress.
She's hiding a whole farmhouse underneath the dress. Well, at least if she shat herself, she can blame it on like a pig or something. Can't she?
Yeah, this event manager has made her assistant do it. Of course she has. She's like, I've spent my time cleaning up shit.
Yeah.
This is your initiation. So she's made the event
she
assistant.
did, yeah.
The event manager wanted nothing to do with it because this is bridezilla. And all you've got is a bunch of portaloos because they're in a barn and normally barns don't have toilets.
It's like when you get married at a winery, it's similar. You got to kind of set a few things up yourself if they don't necessarily have the toilets. Yeah.
So given the fact that they've only got portaloos and this bride's got a blancmange of a dress, was anyone thinking at all she needed something? She needed some, like, you know, those porta potties?
She needed a catheter is what she needed. A catheter or a nappy or both. Both.
You would have saved her a problem. I've just pooped.
Bride at the front, toddler at the bottom.
I was speaking to the caterer when I happened to glance over and see the most curious blend of expressions pass over the bride's face. This is when she realised she shit herself. And she frantically waved down my assistant, so I pushed the assistant. A few moments later, my headset beeped on and my assistant said, "We have an issue." "I think you do." She's pooped her pants.
So how did they resolve the issue?
Action had to be taken as soon as the couple left the dance floor. It was obvious, and I left my assistant in charge while I made preparations. She kept radioing me saying the stain was spreading.
Oh, on the back of the dress, so it had gone through.
Oh, and I could smell the poo from her spot by the DJ.
I think that's worse, the smell, because you can
You'd
kind
never
of
get
hide
over
the
that.
brown spot. You could hide behind your veil or your bridesmaids or the cake if it's big enough.
Oh, my goodness.
But the smell is worse.
I had someone rush wet nappies to the groom and bring me the bride. The support tent was closed down for me and I pulled a tub of clean water from the caterer's. She walked in to find me in dish gloves and a poncho like American Psycho. Within 5 minutes, I was sponging down a sobbing naked bride while I questioned every life decision that led me to this point.
Jesus, I'd be like,
lady,
backup dress. Do not wear that dress for the rest of the bridal Do not wear that dress for the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay. So, look, everyone's in an absolute shitstorm here. And I think,
Hey, so many great cracks you can make about this, isn't there?
Yeah.
Shitstorm. Shit yourself. Got the shits.
Pictures from the event appeared in a magazine. Still photos away from the smell were beautiful. So that's episode 1 done of Titbits, the bite-sized podcast that takes the Mickey Bliss out of the number 1 story on Mum's Lounge.
And that was number 1. Or more like number 2.
Yuck.